All right, so once again, I'm live again. Coming in to break down this thing with these clowns. The clown show and the circus continues. Right. Just wanted to just pay more attention. Just go back to what happened last night because I didn't really get to sit and explain it more. Excuse me. But I should have explained it more when I did. And there's a lot of wild stuff going on here. This thing. And people not really understanding it. From a context um of the bigger context of things. So it is what it is. People need to be careful and know what they're looking at because they don't know what they're looking at. And when people don't know what they're looking at, their reality gets screwed and they end up causing more problems. So it is what it is. Like they always say, always be aware of your surroundings and know what's going on. Because if you don't know what it is, then you'll be fooled by the psyops and the lies and things they tell. And nobody needs to be a victim of these lies they're selling right now. And they've been lying for a long time. Waiting on Chak and Frank Nitty to come on. Possibly Felicia. Also Felicia Lockhart from Lockhart perspective and a few others. But let me break this down. Copyrighted Act 107, Copyrighted Act of 1976. This is for fair use reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Probably won't be on that long night. Probably about an hour. Yeah, but just last night we was on a long time, and I wasn't able to really get to all the things that happened with the media and all this nonsense of Israel and so forth. So I just wanted to break it down in a bigger context. Let you know what the clowns got planned.
The Anti-Defamation League says it's found an uptick in anti-Semitism on social media sites like Telegram and X since the Israel-Hamas conflict that we saw, which escalated over the weekend. Joining us now, Jonathan Greenblatt, CEO and National Director of the Anti-Defamation League. You monitor constantly on social media. Constantly. I can only imagine at this point, conspiracy theories, blame, trying to shift blame. You're seeing it all right now.
We're seeing it all. So we track hate across social media platforms. We track it on different messaging applications. We track it on streaming services. What we saw, last week was a regular week. There wasn't an unusual spurt of anti-Semitism, but as soon as
you already see what he's talking about. So you already got an idea what's going on. Yo. Where you at?
I'm on the quick one right now.
All right, let's bring this back up. I'm going to start this from the top. I want everybody to get the idea what's up. Get the idea what's up. Understand. And so forth. Because it hit me with a lot of things at one time. It hit me with a lot of things at one time, and you got to be aware of what they're hitting you with. Because you don't understand what they're hitting you with, you can get hit harder than that. All right, so still waiting on my two guys. Yeah, just trying to get. All right, here you go, Frank. What's up, man?
Yo, what's good? What's good, man?
Not much, man. Daggone. Getting ready for the circus.
For the clown show.
Oh, yeah, this is a clown show, all clown show. Waiting on Chak.
Word up, no doubt, no diggity, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look, man, I gotta play that. I gotta find that video of them guys coming in on them hang gliders, man. If I can find it. That is some funny stuff, man. That's funny, anyway. You believe that?
Hell no.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, they don't. Hey, look, man. I think they're out of stories, man. And they got to go that low, man. They really trying people to tell you, man. Look at, man. Israel got all types of defense systems, man. You tell me some fools get. Dang, man, you could have did that.
So can American motherfucker like me go in there and infiltrate that shit? That's my question. Cause some random motherfucker like me from America, that's what I want to know. If some random motherfucking Arab could do it, can I do it? You see how they like? You see how we don't be thinking, man? Like they know we're not gonna think, man. They know what you don't when you don't think you feel. It's emotions. You know what I'm saying?
All right, there you go. What's up, man?
Uh-oh, Shaq. Uh-oh, yo. Big Shaq, what up?
Frank Nitty. What's the word?
Let me we just tripping over this thing, man. You tripping over this thing where they say people was coming in there hang gliders to
Man. Okay. Okay.
I'm like, come on, man. This is kind of crazy, man. They really make people. They really got people believing this nonsense. Like,
They
come
say
on,
these
man.
people strap regular fans and battery packs to they made makeshift Frank,
Crazy.
what's going on with them?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I didn't get to finish last night because I said we've been on for a while. So let me start back with the circus. But I want y'all to hear
All right.
the language and the rhetoric and what the next plan is. Because they already letting you know what the next plan is.
An uptick in anti-Semitism on social media sites like Telegram and X since the Israel-Hamas conflict that we saw, which escalated over the weekend. Joining us now, Jonathan Greenblatt, CEO and National Director of the Anti-Defamation League.
You look like a Teletubby.
You monitor constantly on social media.
Constantly.
I can only imagine at this point, conspiracy theories, blame, they're trying to shift blame. You're seeing it all. Right
We're
now.
seeing it all. So we track hate across social media platforms. We track it on different messaging applications. We track it on streaming services. What we saw, last week was a regular week. There wasn't an unusual spurt of anti-Semitism. But as soon as the fighting started, as soon as the sun rose on Saturday morning, we saw hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages surge on Telegram specifically in these different semi-public chat rooms that they have. And we've seen waves of anti-Semitism on Twitter/X, on Instagram, on TikTok, ugly, horrible videos. But look,
how much of it do you think is organized? How much of it do you think is?
It's most definitely organized. So, and I think we should think about this. This is sort of the TikTok war, because we saw these people, and I'm not going to glorify them as fighters. I'm not going to dignify them as militants. They're barbarians who came in and literally executed elderly people, who kidnapped children, who raped and brutalized and murdered women. And I say this, we know this because they videoed it. They recorded it on cell phones gleefully and uploaded it. I spoke to a family in Israel this weekend. They burst into a home. They took the grandmother's phone, made her open it, recorded them killing her, and uploaded it onto her social media profile. Her own execution. This is ISIS. This is Al-Qaeda. This is the Taliban on full display. And I don't know that we've ever seen a conflict like this before. But I saw Muhammad, who I deeply respect, and I've heard commentators talking about a cycle of violence. I don't believe in economic cycles. They're the result of what people do, decisions that people make. And in this case, this was a massacre. This was an unprovoked slaughter of hundreds upon hundreds of teenagers and innocent people. So let's not reduce it to a cycle that was inevitable. Let's call it what it was, a massacre.
We're talking.
I'm fired up. I'm sorry.
No, social media can exacerbate it, but it's the least of our problems. It's not the least of our problems, but it's always been bad. But that's not the key issue here. The key issue is these terrorists and what happened.
The key issue is the dehumanization of people.
And you think,
and that dehumanization,
this existed before social media, too.
Of course it did.
But you think this just exacerbates it?
Well, of course both those things are true. Yes, it is for social media, but millions upon millions of messages saying that Zionism is genocide. It is not. Saying that its resistance is legitimate. Objectifying Jews and Israelis as if they were animals. That's how people come in and literally shoot and murder teenagers at a party, shooting them in the back while they run away, raping the women, and then them. And I'm sorry, I know we're on television, taking them with bloody crotches and parading them.
Now you see what he just said. Now, Frank. But no, I didn't anybody listening. What is the duties of the Israeli military? What do they do? What tactics do they use on people? Don't they use their strong tactics? Those Mossad military tactics to neutralize people, treat them like animals, pin them down to the ground, just like they did so-called George Floyd. That was a part position. Huh?
He's telling you the script, but it's in reverse.
It's in reverse. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. Shoot motherfuckers in the back of the head. Lay them on the ground, on their belly, and execute down the back of their head. He lying son of a bitch.
Well, he's telling you. He's telling you, but he's telling you the wrong way.
I mean, didn't the reporter just ask if it was organized? What does she mean by that?
Oh, he's saying
I guess she's trying to say Hamas.
He's saying the social media groups are organized and putting all this hate on Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook.
Man, you these poor ass.
Well, he is too. He's part of an organization. He's doing the exact same thing.
Exactly. You mean to tell me these poor Muslims are really? You really gonna tell me that there's gonna be really some kind of outcry? These poor Muslim people putting this shit on social media. Really, what's gonna happen? What's really gonna happen? I mean, they're just gonna have other people agree on what the hell they say.
No. I want you to hear. And pause if you hear something that you don't agree with. Of course, there's a lot of things you don't agree with in this thing. I want you to hear what he's telling the television networks. This is what the key is. See, he's letting all the television networks know to be on guard. They already told Mark Zuckerberg, you got 24 hours answer for this. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. They already told you got 24 hours.
Around Gaza to cheering crowds. The barbarity here is off the charts. And so I would just say this to all the producers watching today, please don't show the videos that look like, video games, like, if you will, with rockets coming. Show the videos of the Israeli women and children, the babies and elderly, as they have been mutilated and mocked.
Should social media, I'm sure some of these demonstrations that we're seeing, the pro, which is
we had them here
beyond the pale. Those being organized on social media too, and
oh my bad, go ahead.
I ain't gonna try to see this. What I'm saying, Bernard. He's doing exactly what he telling. Dude, you got the media. You can go to the media and put these demands in there or request in to tell and put it ain't even a dog whistle. It's a hollering at the top of the mountain, just shouting down from the top of the mountain. This is what we want y'all to do, and if y'all don't do it, you don't have to pay the price. Don't show this, show this. But they don't have no problem. These platforms don't have no problem. Some of these publications, these news outlets, major broadcasting stations, they don't have no problem showing any tyranny and going on. When it's a melanated group of people, they don't mind showing them people getting slaughtered. Ooh. They don't mind showing us when we in the streets getting slaughtered and bombs and stuff dropped on us and stuff. Firebomb. They don't mind showing that. There's no empathy there.
Hey man.
But when it comes to them, they don't want to, or they don't want to see their people. They don't want to traumatize their people.
Hey, look. He making it simple for you. I'm Jewish. I say what goes, and y'all do what I
tell you. I say so. That's what it is. That's the old fashioned. Exactly I say so. All right.
That's exactly what it is. Hold on.
Is there anything social media should that not be there?
Well, we've talked before. I've sat in this chair and I've said hate speech is the price of free speech, but incitement to violence is not some kind of protected free expression. And I think the platforms have to reckon with, do we amplify these hashtags? Do we recommend these when we know? Literally here last night, here in New York City, in Times Square, down by the UN and by the ADL office, we had people marching in support of this madness. Now, again, there's historical precedent for this. They marched in Nazi Germany in support of the Third Reich, in support of dehumanizing Jews. And I must tell you, at this rally, there were people holding cell phones with swastikas on them. History will judge very poorly these people. And resistance against occupation, rape, mutilation, and murder is not resistance. I'm sorry, and it is unacceptable in any context.
Jonathan, Elon Musk, the supreme leader, Khomeini of Iran, posted something basically saying he wanted the eradication of Israel. Elon Musk took that and replied to it and said Khomeini's official position is clear that the eradication of Israel is the actual goal, not just supporting Palestinians. That will not happen. All that actually happens decade after decade is a never-ending cycle of violence and vengeance. Stoking the fires of hatred isn't working. Perhaps it is time to consider something else. He took Khomeini's original post out of the timeline, but it's still available. And it says, you know, this post violated X rules. However, X has determined that it may be in the public interest for the post to remain accessible. What do you say to that?
Look, I mean, the same day that we issued our statement last week, you know, about Elon and about our clarifying our position on X, I called out the fact that Khamenei posted this tweet calling Israel a cancer that must be destroyed. This isn't idle talk when it's coming from a world leader. As we can see, and as the Wall Street Journal reported this morning, Khamenei and the IRGC met with Hamas and Hezbollah leaders last week and authorized this action. So to your question, Becky, I think it is reprehensible that this kind of propaganda, that this kind of incitement is allowed and amplified. I'm glad Elon said this is their goal, but when he makes the comment that this will just end up in another cycle of violence, again, I'm sorry, this was not an attack, it was a massacre, and it was engineered in Tehran, and we should literally not allow them to push this poison out.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say you're the president of Harvard University.
Yeah.
If you've looked at what's happening at Harvard, there are students who have
mind-boggling,
right? But students who are gathering to support the Palestinians, to support Hamas, frankly. Very, very specifically to support Hamas and what's happening. What is the role of the president of a university, or frankly, the president of a company, when they have either students or employees or others who want to view and express that position, which I find disgraceful? But I wonder.
Well, I think there are a few things.
What the answer is supposed to be.
So look, the first thing that I would do if I was the president of Harvard University, I would say we are clearly not educating students. For students to think that, again, you know, murder at scale is somehow legitimate, that occupation causes terror. I mean, there are no Israelis in Gaza, for goodness sakes. It's a silly turn of phrase. But to your question, what would I do? Well, number one, I would say we need to revisit our entire core education, because they're clearly not teaching morals or values. That's number one. And then number two, the president of Harvard, like the president of UPenn, like the president of any of these institutions, needs to stand up and speak out and say this is disgraceful and wrong. Students are entitled to their opinions, but I think their parents are paying for them to be educated. And you are clearly not getting education if you think it's okay to equivocate in the face of fascism.
Hey, man, who the fuck are you?
Those demonstrations.
Shut the fuck up, you punk bitch.
See what comes
Who
out.
are you to tell somebody what they
There were professors in Nazi
what's
Germany
educated
who
was not, what
legitimized.
was not. Whole ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? See,
Hey, hold on, man.
see, this is the problem. But let me get this out right quick.
No, go ahead,
This
go ahead.
motherfucker, they give him the open mic to say what the hell he want to say and offend anybody, long as he pushing his narrative and his belief system are for the people that he stand behind. And that's his job. I get that's his job. At the same time, get the fuck out the way and let the other voice speak in. This is having a real conversation.
Oh, he don't want to do that.
Other voices.
No, he don't do that.
He ain't gonna do that. He gonna hold the mic and spear off, because this is rhetoric. He's spreading rhetoric and what he believes and what he think is for his people. Fine. You speaking for your people, then you need to speak for your people when they fuck off other people too. Then is you gonna stand up when they fuck other people off?
He's not gonna
Put
do
other people in bad contracts, like Ye was saying. Deliberately put people in bad contracts. Deliberately fund dysfunction for other ethnic groups and religious groups. You can openly call them terrorist groups. You can openly call them extremists. Okay. Well, it seems like the chickens coming home to roost then, partner. Teletubby.
That's about right. Hey, what's up? Let him finish. This is when he's gonna try to get us involved. Listen to this nonsense.
The Third Reich's campaign to, quote, answer the Jewish question. So I
Do you have
think
an
we need
issue
to put
with
this
any
in
members of
context.
Congress?
Pardon?
Do you have an issue with any members of Congress? I haven't
Look,
heard many of them
Rashida
speak.
Tlaib and Cori Bush posted statements over the weekend that boggle the
That's
mind.
what I mean. Yeah.
There is no, quote, apartheid in an area of land where there isn't a single Israeli. How did
By the
this
way,
happen?
Israel left in 2005.
Israel left in 2005, And how did this happen? It was a massive intelligence failure. Why? Because there are no Israelis in Gaza. So to somehow blame this on the occupation is bananas. And as I think was pointed out over the weekend, yes, Gaza borders Israel. It also borders Egypt. But no one would suggest that it would be okay for Hamas to send in these agents of death to murder and pillage and rape Egyptian civilians. But I would also just beg, please,
ain't that what happened all over the world?
show the
Ain't
videos
that what's going on there? Why they blocking us?
children
What's going on in Haiti?
speak
See, this is a
who were
trick.
kidnapped and being mocked.
What's going
by
on in
members
Haiti?
of Hamas.
They probably
Show the
murdering people right
desecrated
now, as we
corpses.
speak.
This is an Emmett Till moment, and the world should see this barbarism because that's where this began.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know.
No.
Don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about.
It is witnessable by anyone that which is
In a country of 9 million people, I'm sure when the dust settles, 9 million people, well over 900 people will have been murdered as a result of what happened. That is, think about those numbers. What would it be like here in this country if a country?
How did he know it's going to be well over 900? How would he know this number already? If it's
he said it's an Emmett Till moment, and it need to be shown. Now, I got some serious questions, Mr. Greenblatt, because you've been talking all this nonsense. You was on the news again today. That was yesterday's interview. See, he want to talk about the third right in it. But wait a minute, baby. That was the third right. We in the fourth right now. Let's get to the real deal. Israel wasn't created till 1948. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Okay. Notice he keep using the word occupy, apartheid, using all that language. See, he throw a lot of language and buzzwords out there. But this is when you get on it with these media pundits. He the only one to get off his comment. Let somebody else speak, goddammit.
Well, he getting paid to do what he getting paid top dollar to represent. You know what I'm saying? He getting top dollar to represent. What you think, Frank?
Man, I just look this dude. This dude is just fronting, man. You know what I'm saying? Just completely, man. It's just like there's no way you can get through that. I was just saying last night, man, they're fourth in arms with the nuclear weapons and fifth in arms, you know what I'm saying, with weapons, man. You know, these motherfuckers got the second intelligence in the world. They ain't no way. They didn't see this shit coming. You know what I'm saying?
They came in on hang gliders, man. They came in on hang gliders.
Then it look no bomb, but just gun. Why would you come on a hang glider with a gun? You ain't gonna come on a hang glider with a bomb? You ain't gonna just say fuck it? Yeah, why would you? What is a machine? You gonna get risk? So you gonna risk getting shot the fuck up with a machine gun instead of really going out with a bomb? You see, I mean, I just don't think we be tripping though. But see, they know that we are mostly gonna get into this. And why are we as so-called black people? Why are we even speaking on this shit, man? No, I mean we're speaking on this shit. It's fake. It's psyops. But why are we giving sympathy and empathy? No, why are we giving sympathy and empathy to these people, bro? Shouldn't we just not even give a fuck about this shit?
I'm about to show you why. Hold on, man. You asked the right question. I'm about to show you why we getting in on it. I'm gonna show you why we getting in on it. I'm gonna just show this. I'm gonna play this video. Y'all, this guy played the NBA for a little bit.
Out of Israel, the Hamas kidnapping children, putting them in cages, killing women, killing the elderly. That's some cowardly. That's cowardly. And for all y'all Black Lives Matter who ain't saying nothing, well, let me figure out exactly what happened before I say anything. F you. Figure out what. It ain't never been cool to kidnap kids and put them in cages. It ain't never been cool to kill women and elderly. Never been. No matter where you from, what you represent, what tribe you for, don't matter. They ain't never been no cool. They ain't never been none that nobody supported. And then you go and hide and put the kids in front of you as a barricade. That's some coward. All you politicians who always have something to say on the contrary, I see you. F you. All you Black Lives Matter people who always had something to say and always supported everything else, and you quiet now, you too. Only place in the world where I can go and study Torah and eat kosher food. Only place in the world. Some coward dog.
No, y'all study the Torah and eat kosher food. Is that what you said?
Mama, we don't respect none of y'all for that.
See, look, I don't. But see, my thing is, you're supposed to be a so-called celebrity. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying, but I see what you're saying, BJ. I see your point. You know, these people are interjecting for like they speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? These so-called black celebrities, and I'm really tired of this shit. But they bought and paid for it. You see what I'm saying?
Let me bring up Amaya Stoudemire. Hold it. Now look, as a kid, I mean, you know, I always like the Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash, Amaya Stoudemire, Sean Murray, and all these players. Amaya Stoudemire was a very, very exciting basketball player. He played for, I think he played for Miami later, but he might play for Miami 1 year. But he played for the Knicks, and he played for the Phoenix Suns. He had microfracture knee surgery. He was a good player. He could jump out the gym. He had a little jump shot too. But recently, he's over there in Israel. So he moved to Israel. He converted to Judaism probably about a couple years ago. They getting a divorce from his wife or something like that. But you know something that Amaya Stoudemire ain't telling you? Amaya Stoudemire is also, I believe, he the coach of the Israeli team. Now, my thing is, I have no problem with Amaya Stoudemire going to Israel. That's his business. He can do that if he wants to. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But what I don't need Amaya Stoudemire doing is daggone telling people to get involved. He telling you get involved. Don't look up nothing. It's wrong. It's in all this. Well, can you at least let somebody look up the facts and find out? And some people just saying they don't want to get involved in it at all. It has nothing to do with me. Now, I'm going to say this. That is true on one aspect, but at the other end, if you realize that they got the UN Security Council and the IDF and the Israel Defense League, it has a little bit to do with people everywhere because they're trying to find out who you're allegiant to so they can censor you. So on the flip side, it has nothing to do with you over there, but on a global side, it has a lot to do with what they're trying to push. So, and that's why all them mayors and them went over to Israel before that. That's why Zelensky came in, and now what they trying to do, they saying, hey, baby, look, y'all don't want to help Ukraine, but you're going to help Israel. As a matter of fact, you're going to help Ukraine too, motherfucker. Goddamn it's time. Israel and Ukraine, because Zelensky already told you when he came over here, their goal is to make Ukraine like Israel. That's what he told you. So, really, to tell you the truth, this is a money laundering operation. So that's how I look at it.
That's a good point. That's a good point, man. But you're right. Yeah.
So Amaya Stoudemire know what the hell he talking about. Or maybe he does know. But goddamn,
you're basically not telling people to speak for themselves. You basically tell them, you know what I mean? I mean, to speak for themselves, do research for themselves, find out for themselves. You basically just telling people you're right. You know, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's deception, man. You know what I mean? Because you know you have influence and stuff like that, and they know people know you from basketball, and people celebrate the celebrities. So you know a lot of people gonna listen to that bullshit you just said. And see, that's why they be putting these people out there like that, especially melanated people. You know what I'm saying? And melanated celebrities. So I'm just like, yeah, I tread lightly when I see people like just like the Rock and Oprah for the Maui thing. You see what I'm saying? Now he getting backlash to Rock. It's just I mean, I already told you so. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy, man. See, they want you to, they're talking about war, they talk about violence and stuff like that, but they want you to go, they want you to use violence when you go over there and fight these fake proxy wars, though. You know, it's very interesting. It's like, okay.
War's a racket.
Yeah, Smedley Butler, man, he said that back in the day.
It's a racket, baby. Mm-hmm.
Now, when he say the you Black Lives Matter, now I'm thinking he's talking about the so-called black folks, the grassroots Black Lives. He ain't talking about the organization. He's talking about the global. He's talking about the goddamn. I'm thinking he's talking about the goddamn grassroots Black Lives Matter. Us as the black people who started Black Lives Matter. That's what he talking. That's what he's talking about. Slick bastard.
He trying to like, weasel his way into the nonsense again.
But I'm like Bianca was saying last night. Some of these motherfuckers, man, is trying to get in position because they know some of these old, crinkly ass prejudice, hateful, demonic mother suckers is getting ready to decease, depart this earth. So it's time to pass the torch on to the upper comers. Pass this shit on. You know what I'm talking about, Frank?
Now I want to bring up something that's very interesting. Guess what? Hamas, the Taliban, all these little rebel groups was created by them. Why they not being honest about it? Let's be real. I'm talking about
and them groups don't represent the people. So hold on. So you saying these little groups that was created by them are like the militia groups, and they don't necessarily represent all the people.
That's right.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
I kind of figured that's what was going on.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Remember I said it the other night on Felicia's show. I said it sounds like it's all staged. It'd be like they ain't on it. I said it sound like the, you know what I'm saying?
They know too much information. Look, if this is a surprise, they know too much detail. Oh, this was planned. Oh, they did. Oh, they went into. How you know already that they went into an old lady house, took her cell phone, made her log into her account and screaming on her.
Huh? How did they know that?
That's too much details.
That's a lot of detail. But see,
you know, it happened. But they have all that detail, Frank. Come on, man.
Right, but then you notice when they're supposed to give you more detail, they don't. You see how they do? It's just these motherfuckers
Greenblatt even said it on one of their interviews. This was a pre-planned massacre. Well, pre-planned, I mean you knew it then. And bastard.
Yeah, they knew it. How they know all the intricate details, dude? How you know about the women? How you know about these women? The women was raped.
Why you ain't showing the photos? I want the photos.
I want to see the photos too. These women were great. They raped the women. Hold on. You attacking on some people. You got time to do all this type of stuff.
Right.
Really?
You busting
really,
nuts.
Frank?
Your dick is getting hard and shit. You know, you got time to like,
on, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right, man.
Your body's in a fight or flight.
Come on.
God, well, some sick mother might be getting raped out, you know.
I gotta go back and find the video because I did got somebody sent me a picture of it. But here's the problem: not the video. The problem is he's saying that Greenblatt saying it. So I think this is my thing. I'm looking at it like this. I think he's using reverse psychology as telling us that it's happening to Jewish people, but it's actually happening to the people that they try and execute.
I think that's exactly what's going on, Bernard, because it don't even add up. You know what I'm saying? For them to have that much details, this shit just happened. You had that much detail. And now he on all publications giving out all the details, giving out the details, demands.
But why he keep talking about the third white though?
Right.
Because you know what?
All right, let me play the video, Shaq.
Because they don't want you to forget.
Go ahead.
Don't forget. Remember? Don't forget.
That's right. All right, look at this.
Never
forget.
This,
Frank. Look at this, Frank. Hamas appears to have used motor-powered hang gliders to infiltrate Israel. Come on.
Well, that's the video right there. Let me see. Okay, who filmed it though? Who filmed that? Dude?
Come on, man. Stop it, man.
Okay, where was the camera? So it looked like a drone. It looked like it was a couple
drone cameras, man. Them ain't no regular, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Come on, man. So they couldn't have shot them out of their airspace.
Come on, man. If you dumb enough to believe that, come on. Hey, man. I'm like, hey, look, man. Shout out to the brother Darren Muhammad, but earlier he was on the show. He said he must. What did he say? There must be some different type of terrorists, man. You know, they flying on in. They ain't even dropping no ball. You know, I mean, they just flying on in with a hang glider. Come on, tell me anything.
But he's telling you
Chak,
the script.
Tomorrow is the birthday of Dick Gregory, man. Dick Gregory would have talked about something like this, man. You know, this is some crazy stuff right here. He say, come on, man, you don't believe that, do you?
Look here, man. Didn't he say something about a video game? Dude.
That looked like a video game when we just saw. Oh,
right. Don't show the video game. Yeah, green black. Ain't that what he said?
Yeah.
Man, how we know all this shit ain't computer generated? This is some green screen computer generated AI shit.
But and then okay, why would you just go with handguns? I mean, why would you just go with machine guns? You wouldn't go with no bombs, no nothing, no flamethrower, no nothing, no serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't know. Maybe it's just me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. How you kill 900 people though? How you kill that many people?
How did they kill that many people, man?
Hey man.
So there's no such thing as the Israeli army. Where's the army at? Where's the army?
Can we get a plane ticket? Can we get a plane ticket and go to the funeral home just to see if they telling everything on up and up, man?
No, but my thing is, where's the army though? So they killed 1,200 people. Where's the army? The army didn't intervene. Where's the Mossad, the security? Where are they at? You see, we don't like a bunch of man. We don't be thinking, man. Damn, but see, you know what it is? It's people are in their feelings. As soon as they see stuff like that and hear shit like that, see, honestly, it's mainly us melanated people, but it's other groups too that are like that. They know that, you know what I'm saying, psychologically, they know people, you feel what I'm saying, are going to respond to trauma. You see what I'm saying? Anything that's going to release any kind of dopamine in the body or any kind of, you see what I'm saying, they're going to react to it. You know what I mean? Any kind of fear? What's that? Adrenochrome. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Let me see something, man. Now look. I'm trying to pull up something because they said they was at a music festival. Now look, they said, now watch this. See, they say woman kidnapped by Hamas fighter in front of helpless boyfriend at Israeli festival.
Why is it the same clip? Why is it's the same thing over and over again? That was just a long. What's the name? It was basically, you know what they did? They edited it right there. I mean, they took a video of something and they just played it out for a little bit longer. They looped it. You know what I'm saying? So they looped it. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is so scripted. It's fake. You know what I mean? These people, but see, that makes sense though. That's how you create propaganda. You know what I mean? You do stuff.
Now
like
wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Now I'm gonna show you something else, Frank. Hold on now. See,
there's nothing more.
See, like I said, I told you I won't be on long night, but I just wanted to show y'all some stuff because I said let me do some deep diving on this thing today, right? Because I said some of this shit just seemed like they hitting, and people really need to slow down and think. Come on, people, think. God damn. Now look, Hamas terrorists sent mom video of son's girlfriend music after music fest. But the person who sent it is a TV star. How I know you telling the truth?
Powerful than you. Making your thing happen. Doing business on your terms.
So all day long I get texts from so many people about so many things. And I try to do the matchmaking. And every once in a while they send me a video and every once in a while they send me a hard message.
Stop. Wait a minute. Stop Israel's Wedding at First Sight. You saw that. So that started with Wedding at First Sight. You just saw it when they playing, all right.
But they got this message that just absolutely broke me. I'm going to translate it to English. Someone sent me. I got to tell you, a good friend of mine, her son was missing at the rave at the party. Today, she got a video from the terrorist murdering her kid and his girlfriend. He took the video in her son's phone and sent it to her through her son's phone.
Man, look at me. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. That's a TV star. So how do I know you're not running a game on me? Like, I'm just saying, man. This stuff ain't adding up, man. And then they not giving you long clips on this stuff, because if it's a long clip, somebody gonna figure out this ain't nothing but a game, man.
Yeah, exactly.
See, she ain't even crying like that. She just keep talking. She ain't crying like that. So this is the best one I got. They got a 13-year-old girl. They claim they got on CBS. My thing, Frank, is if you got a full-blown war going on, I'm trying to find out how you interviewing all these people.
Why are they why are these people on that? Why are they there? Why are they live? You know what I'm saying? Why are these reporters live and direct if they're really having a real war, bro? If these really people, if they killed 1,200 people, why? So you mean so they gonna spare these reporters too? They ain't gonna fuck with the reporters, right? You see, I mean, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like, here we go again with this shit, man. You know, you can't make this shit up, man. You know, while they're making this shit up, you know, it's just constantly scripted. You know, if you really think about it, none of this shit makes any sense. You see what I'm saying? But like they were saying earlier, look, they're doing this, right? Because look, as you know, what's the name? Ukraine didn't get that money the other day, a couple weeks ago. You know, what's the name?
They gonna get it now.
Right. Iran got $6 billion. So it sounds like America's funding both sides to me. If you think about it, if you really think about it, you're right. Like on Smedley Butler was saying how both sides of the wars get funded. You see what I mean? I mean, it's not, you know, it's not rocket science. You see what I'm saying? Another reason too, you know what I mean? They're, you know, basically, you know, Zelensky, like I said, was mad, but at the same time.
Hey, man, hold on, man. I got a question. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Don't they always talk about economic migrants and all that, and they fleeing oppression? If I was a migrant, I'd be calling discrimination. You ain't talking about moving the Palestinians over the U.S. for sanctuary. You talking about killing them? You say they barbarians.
Right. Good point.
So just an accident, you know. Let me play this one.
In one small community near the Gaza border, Hamas militants went door to door, murdering more than 100 people.
Door to door.
Nora O'Donnell spoke with one teenager about how she survived.
Kfar Aza is now known as one of the conflict's deadliest massacres, where Hamas militants used motorized paragliders like this one to invade.
I remember the hour on the clock. It was 6:22 a.m. We started hearing the alarm. I just froze. I had a panic attack, and I couldn't move.
13-year-old Renana Batzer Swissa was born and raised on the kibbutz, just miles from the border with Gaza. She says the fact that she's alive is a miracle. Take us inside this shelter. What were you thinking?
I was thinking many moments, this is going to be my last moment. And I was so afraid if someone's coming, because are you going to rape me? Are you going to take me? Are you going to shoot me? I didn't know what could happen to me.
Hamas terrorists went door to door, slaughtering anyone they could find, including babies and children. Renana and her family spent 16 hours hiding. What did you see when you finally left the shelter?
I tried not to look around as much as possible.
Why is she smiling?
I don't know if many people
Why is
can
she smiling,
understand,
bro?
But the smell, it smelled like
Would you be
war
smiling?
and bad news and tears.
Come
Tell
on.
me about your walk to freedom.
We needed to go through a bus. It was so scary. A friend of my family came to me and she told me, no, you're not crying. Not now. You can't do it. You can fall apart now. You need to focus. You need to survive. Keep going. Keep walking. Walk fast. Run.
We first met Renana when she was 10 years old. Even then, she was worried about attacks.
It's very
Oh, it sounds like a crisis actor. Okay. Oh, you know what she's in, dude. Oh, okay. She's a crisis
This
actor. That
time,
makes
she
sense.
escaped north
We don't
with
be
her
thinking,
grandma,
man.
father, and mother, Ilonit. How many of your friends and neighbors are gone?
Groom this person. You groom this person just for this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What do we do now?
We need to build our life back from nothing. This is not mine. This is not mine.
Why are they laughing, dude? I didn't think this was a laughing matter.
They do have each other.
She told me if we're gonna never make it together, I will let you kiss me anytime you want. Since then, I'm kissing her every
Damn, this shit's. You wouldn't think that this even happened. What they acting?
In those hard moments where we thought
Why they showing her?
She told me to think about the Taylor Swift performance. We're
Whoa!
going to
Taylor
June,
Swift.
and now I'm going to see.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Man.
Come on, Chak.
What about Taylor Swift
Man,
and stuff like this?
They're going to make
Come on, man.
out of there alive.
There it is. Nora, what's become of the neighborhood?
I mean, but see, they do it in your face, so I think that's a way of like saying that this is scripted.
Well, it's really
Right?
interesting, Jeff, because this
they're gonna kind of have to tell you, like,
which
a
is
hint,
now known as one of the worst massacres in southern Israel, is now a staging ground for Israeli forces as they get ready for this ground invasion of Gaza. One soldier
How
who
we
is
know that
there
ground
is quoted
invasion
as
was them
saying, "We
invading
are
the
looking
Gaza people?
for revenge."
Right.
When they telling it on in
And
reverse.
as many of the IDF soldiers, Israeli Defense
Now
Forces,
they gonna show you the
helped
real.
liberate,
Now they gonna show you film of them bombing them and dropping.
they saw what had happened to many of the people there. They were deeply affected. We learned today that there are some 200 Israeli soldiers.
Why would you invade? Why would you go and send ground troops and all that? If you have the best intelligence, why are you not going to the source where these motherfuckers are at, bro?
As you
Why
know,
would you
Jeff,
just land there?
Israeli
Like, why are you not
warplanes
going
pounded
exactly
Gaza
where they're at? Why are you
again
not bombing
today
exactly where they're
in
at?
some of the
Why would
fiercest
you?
Because they didn't want to leave no witnesses.
to date. And so now that Israel has formed this unity government, we are waiting to see what happens next, Jeff.
Critical
unity
point,
government.
a lot more to come.
And just like the AME church,
unity
the
government.
them kids was laughing and grinning and shit, man, when they was interviewing them.
Man, look, man.
What's so funny?
That's why I told you it's a psyop. Who the hell is laughing
Remember?
and grinning and this is serious
At a
business?
time like,
Well, no, it's not serious business. They Christ actors, Frank. They said they met her when she was 10. Why the hell we know that? And why you got the dog? I keep seeing the picture of the dog. I'm like, this ain't time to be petting Rover and shit. They ain't go, what the hell you doing? Tell the dog, get the hell out of the way.
man, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I try to break it down, you know what I mean? I be trying, man, but it's just like,
Taylor Swift.
what the fuck, man?
Taylor Swift. What? Why? What? Israel, I don't think.
Why are you thinking about Taylor? Dude, come on, man. That lets you know it's a game. It's entertainment because she had to mention Taylor Swift, bro. It's entertainment. It's all entertainment.
I should have named this show. Look, they used to call the St. Louis Rams the greatest show on earth, but it's the greatest clown show on earth.
You can't make this up, man.
This is some funny shit.
It's like, damn, man. It's like, I mean, that's why I be telling people, like, you know, you can't, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, man. It's just like, you know, they say it's like, when they say stuff like it's like 9/11 and all, and Pearl Harbor and all that kind of hits off right there that it's staged. Because why are you comparing it to that? You're saying when you're comparing it to another stage event, you know what I mean? Oh, it's like Sandy Hook, you know, and that was proven to be fake. So, you know, I mean, these people telling themselves, man, and like it's funny, you know, they want to pick and choose when war or any kind of war or any kind of violence is used. They want to pick and choose when it's used. But you know, when they want to feel sympathy.
Let me play one more video, Frank. I'm gonna play one more video before I leave. I gotta bring this up. What you say? You said the word 9/11, right? Did you say that?
Yeah.
They said this Hamas event is like their 9/11. Oh. Well, let me bring up something to you. I'm about to pull this up. What year did 9/11 happen? September 11, 2001, right?
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. I'm about to pull up something. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna play the video yet. Watch this. Watch this, man. Hold on. All right. I'm about to pull this up because there's a whole lot of shit here. All right. On October 26, 2001, right after 9/11, President George Bush signed the Patriot Act into law. Okay? What month we're in? We're in the month of October. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Are we not in the month of October? Patriot Act? 9/11? And they also say they passed 9/11 because they had anthrax going in too at that time. So that was a combination of things. So just remember, the Patriot Act really got rid of a lot of your civil liberties. So really, to tell you the truth, when they always talk about we had a state of emergency, the country been in a state of emergency in 2001, goddammit. Because that Patriot Act changed everything. I'm just saying. So people need to understand and read that Patriot Act and read what they were doing. That violates your Fourth Amendment rights, man. You also have a provision of the Patriot Act. If I declare you to be a terrorist, I can get rid of your habeas corpus. I can just come and scoop you up. Chak, what do you think about this?
Yeah, they make it to where nobody really has any rights. That's what that was. The Patriot Act.
Chak, what do you think about this?
Back in the day, it was called the Enabling Act with Hitler in them.
Yeah. Interesting.
Homeland Security, Fatherland Security. See that you notice that either they model their shit after us or we model their shit after them. Just like eugenics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They got that from us. You know, from
you heard this song from Project Pat? I mean, Pastor Troy, vice versa.
Man.
Yeah.
Vice versa, Frank.
Man. This shit is crazy, man. But I mean, honestly, they just want everybody to have sympathy for these people, man. You know, that's all it is. They want you to have sympathy and empathy for them. You know what I'm saying?
Reverse psychology, yo.
Right. They don't want you to think nothing about. They don't want you to think nothing about. You know what I mean? Nothing about. How Palestine got the land stolen. They don't want you thinking about that. You see what I'm saying? It's just strictly. You know what I mean? You know, this is just all. You having sympathy for one side and you being one-sided. You see what I'm saying? That's it. You know, because that's what we're one-sided with that. That's all it is. They want us just to be, you know what I'm saying, on their side. But I mean, shouldn't you be on the side of right? It's not about what's right or wrong, right?
Now they got a thing here. I got it on my phone, and all you gotta do is look up a couple people like Victoria Newland and them, the boys, BlackRock and all these guys. But they actually got a thing called an article. What is the Center for a New American Security? What a security are you talking about? And these are quote unquote Jewish think tank. These people sat on boards under Obama. They all honeycombed into it. Okay.
You said BlackRock, huh?
We're dealing with psychopaths. Hey man, BlackRock, baby. BlackRock make money, baby. I call them the mafia. Let me play my last video, daggone, because let me play my last video. Let me play my last video for the night. I'm gonna get out here real quick. I gotta get real early, but nevertheless, I did tell you last night. I said it today. I was telling Felicia, but she said she was at soccer practice, and the clown Yeah, I'm on. That's all right, sir. You know what? Yeah, I might well do it. Because I want to prove something to you that I want you to read the book.
Churchill Downs wants us to vote to allow them to build a casino in Richmond. What do we know about Churchill?
Cast Jonathan Greenblatt, without further
The clown strikes again.
ado, your reaction to the president's speech today.
Well, first of all, I think so many of us are still coping with the unspeakable. I listened to Raf's piece coming in and the stories about children, babies burned in their cribs and children beheaded. We're talking about the unspeakable. And yet, even in this moment, I'm encouraged that President Biden is finding the words to comfort a nation. And this wasn't just an attack on the Israeli people, although it was, or the Jewish community, although it was an attack on all of us. This kind of barbarity, this kind of inhumanity is a threat to civilization as we know it. And so I am glad to hear the president speak with such clarity, without any equivocation about the sheer evil of Hamas, about the danger of anti-Semitism and his willingness to support the community. Compare that, Nicole, to what we've seen from university presidents in the last couple of days, who have been unable to find the simple courage to say in no uncertain terms, anti-Semitism, anti-Zionism, this kind of hate is wrong. And look, we have over 1,100 bodies of civilians who were butchered and tortured and maimed. So I'm glad the president spoke the way that he did. I think that will not only encourage the Israeli people and the Jewish community, but the rest of the country that wants to know that America not only has Israel's back, but that America retains its moral core, because we're looking for leadership right now.
Jonathan, one of the things he said that I wrote down and underlined 4 times, he talked about, because I think this is a moment that calls on all of us, right, to be part of the solution. He talked about taking all of his kids and grandkids to Dachau when they're 14. And I know a lot of people who go to oh, we have the sound. Let me play that one more time.
Please.
There is no place for hate in America. Not against Jews, not against Muslims, not against anybody. And we mourn the act you and so many leaders have across the country, showing us what thousands of years of Jewish history has shown us. The enduring strength, and I mean this sincerely, the enduring strength and spirit of the Jewish community. If you excuse a point of personal privilege, you should say in the Senate. That's why I took my kids, everyone when they turned 14 years old, one at a time, put them on a plane and took them to Dachau. I wanted them to see that you could not know what was going on walking through those gates. You could not fail to understand as a country what was going on. And that's a fact. It had a profound impact on my children and my grandchildren. Some thought taking a 14-year-old grandchild, not a mistake, but I took them one at a time. We got 3 more to go. And folks, it's important.
I feel like he's getting at something that we talk about, right? To make sure that it never happens again, you have to know your history. I mean, I talk to people that have taken their kids to the lynching museum for the same reason. I mean, our only bulwark against brutality, against savagery, against the dehumanization of any human is to know the history of the savagery and the brutality against other humans. And I thought that was a really important part of what he had to say today.
Yeah, look, this isn't about politics. This is about principles. This is about basic values. He's at his best when he's not reading notes and doing something stilted, but that was President Biden from the heart. And you're right, like the only way we can fight evil is if we recognize it and we respond to it with clarity, again, and focus. So I've had such a hard time over the last few days because, as Dr. King said, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. But boy, is Joe Biden, and there are other members of Congress. There are groups like the National Action Network. We've seen just a few CEOs say clearly and strongly, where are your friends? And I will just say the analogy to the concentration camps and to the Third Reich. What Hamas was doing was literally planning a kind of Fourth Reich right here. There was nothing about Palestinian liberation going on when they were raping women. There was nothing about a two-state solution when they were implementing their final solution, ravaging, teenagers at a concert and just massacring them like that. So I'm laying this out, though, because if we don't call out Hamas, as we did Al-Qaeda and ISIS, for their savagery, for the anti-Semitism and the hate at the core of their whole raison d'etre, we're just missing the point. And we've learned from the lessons of history that we need to take our enemies at their word. And so I hope that with America's support, Israel will do what it needs to, as much as it can, minimize casualties, protect the sanctity of all life, but eradicate this evil from our midst before it does any more harm.
All right. That's gonna be it. But let me figure that. This man, they actually, what he trying to take, that word eradicate, sound like they playing the genocide. That man said eradicate. Sound like they playing the genocide to me. You listen to what he's saying now. You see Biden, he called America helping him out. It also means they're about to get weapons, militia. They're gonna get other nations involved. Listen to what he's saying now.
How are you having a concert and you at war, though? If you get invaded, how are you having a concert?
They claim they're sending on the concert.
No, but I'm saying, if there's no, but why would anybody be having a concert if you're getting invaded? You see how that doesn't make any sense? But shouldn't that whole shit be under fucking? Shouldn't we be?
He said it could happen here. The book behind him said it could happen here, and they keep on talking about lynch and all this other stuff. I said, man, this is a bunch of
No, but they said that some people got slaughtered in the concert, though. That's what they were saying too. That's what I'm like tripping. Like that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It just But I think I don't think we're supposed to be thinking. You're supposed to be feeling. You're supposed to be in our emotions. You're supposed to be sad.
I'm gonna be dead on with you. Jewish people got guns, man. So I don't give a damn what the hell you talking about.
Like they're helpless or something. Like they're sitting ducks or something.
Come on, man. They got guns, man. They got. Come on. I mean, I think it's, but like I said, it's much nonsense. I'm just showing you because last night we did break down a lot of it, but we covered a whole lot, and I just wanted to bring it in a smaller sample size. The parts I didn't get to finish. Felicia, like said she had soccer practice, but she said she's gonna do a video on it. Matter of fact, she said, "Daggone," she said she's not talking about black folks. She's not talking about She said she didn't talk about this for quote unquote the N words to get. She was like, they are acting really crazy if they don't believe this. She said they don't.
We're not gonna back each other, but we're gonna back this stuff. That makes sense. That makes sense.
She called the monster by crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but see, he got a handler. He got a handler. He's a puppy. He got a handler.
I told you he's coaching over there now, doing something. He in Israel now. Like now, I don't know why he say the only place in the world he can get kosher food because he could get that probably from here, from a Jewish restaurant here if he wanted to. I don't know why he said no dumb shit like that. But nevertheless, Chak, does it sound like genocide to you they planning? Because that man talking about that we got to eradicate this poison and all that. He talking about the fourth Reich, but it looked like to me they planning the fourth Reich. It ain't that, it's the other way around. Seems to me they doing it on their terms. See, that's what it sound like to me. Matter of fact, 17 million people died from the candy bar. Is that not a Holocaust?
Ooh.
Is that not a Holocaust?
Yeah, man.
Jackson. You call it the candy bar. Is it that's a Holocaust, right? I mean, asking me, 17 million, that's more people they say died than their little scripted Holocaust. So, hey, 17 million. So, just asking, sound like more to me. Maybe I could be wrong. But
yeah, that's a good point. But see, like I was saying earlier, violence is only, they only want you to use violence, or it can only be condoned when they say it's okay.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. In Ethiopia, they were giving women Gardasil against their will, sterilizing women. Okay? Is that a Holocaust? And let me ask you a question. even though we kind of participated in this somewhat. But I just showed you a thing last night with the FDA, you know, the women getting infertility, you know, from the hair products, chemicals. These companies that gave you the products, are they not committing the Holocaust?
Mm.
I'm just asking, man. Chak, what do you think about this, man? See, I don't like this word Holocaust. I really don't. Because you could use it for so many terms.
Right. Interchangeable.
Yeah.
You know, they want you to use it for the events that they deem is that.
That's right.
But the other events that you know that you feel is a Holocaust is not used in that. They don't want you to want to use it there. I mean, the news, like I said, man, the news is 90% involved in this, man. You
Hey,
see the
Frank.
propaganda arm.
But Frank, before I go, man, make sure I come to California, man. We gotta come get some hang gliders and fly over to Grand Canyon or something, man. Because these boys, I can be, right. Man. I know I'm doing wrong. If goddamn, if it was that daggone easy to just do some damage with some dang hang gliders, man. This sound real easy, man. Let me go ahead and try it myself.
Right. Like we could really get into the over the airspace. You know what I'm saying? That's just like motherfuckers come over here with their hang gliders, dude. Like, you think they'd be able to get into U.S. airspace like that, man?
Hey, man.
Like,
how we know that one scene off like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or something?
That's what I'm saying, man. They got shit. They got the technology, man.
He said video game.
Why do you say that? These people tell a lot. I think they see, to avoid karma, you got to tell motherfuckers what you're doing. You know, you got to either be straight up and say, hey, this is what we're doing, or you indirectly, you know what I mean? Like, and hint off and give stupid little scenario like they've been doing. You got to do stuff like that, you know?
Well,
like I said, why would you have a concert? See, they could just say anything just for sympathy and empathy, you know?
That's it. Just say what you gotta say. Well, look, Frank, because I got it up at like 5 o'clock, something in the morning. But nevertheless, shout out to information, man. This has been a real ass interest last couple of nights, man. You know, it's just like so much stuff going on. I want people to catch it. Cause you come on, Frank. We know these people go, hey, look, man, Frank, if you believe these people that hey, you walk wagging the dog up and down 10 blocks, man. Slow down, think, and think. Do you really believe this is happening the way they're saying it? And after all the videos I showed you, it is no way in your right mind that you can even think they're telling the truth. Especially not with that girl that they brought up there, that teenage girl. And she looked way older than 13, by the way. I just want to tell you that, by the way. She looked older than 13 years old. I thought she was a good adult. And then she kissed on her mom and whoever she's talking to. I'm like, look, man, y'all are very happy right now. Almost made me think ain't nothing going on.
I mean, trauma don't work like that. Trauma don't. When you're in trauma, it don't work like that, man. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, man, BJ, man, a lot of stuff is going on. It's a lot of shit show. Unfortunately, a lot of people still going to be believing this, man.
Greatest clown show on earth.
You're right. People are going to be believing this. We're going to fall for it. We're going to co-sign it. We're going to put some stank on it ourselves, like Marius Stoudemire was putting some stank on it. Over-exaggerating. Don't even know what's going on. We're not going to give no detail to it. We're not going to tell you to prove, to think for yourself and do your research for yourself and, look more into it. We're just going to tell you, the agenda that they want you to tell you, which is show sympathy and empathy. And hell, even donate money to them too. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but man, this has been crazy, man. It's going down, man. And y'all just don't fall for the okie doke, man. And stay, just stay vigilant, stay on it, man, and stay true to your word, man.
No, hold on. Chak, shout out your information, man. If you still there. Oh no, ain't.
Well, let me say so. Yeah, let me shout out mine real quick. Yeah, so XX Frank Nitty XX on YouTube, man, and XX Frank Nitty XX on Instagram. Frank Jones 8115 on Instagram. Y'all holla at me, man. Tap in.
Let me get back. All right. Well, you can give me Bernard Johnson Facebook, King BJ Johnson right here. Bernard 1121 Instagram, King BJ Fitness 32 Instagram, KingBJMedia.com, King B Fitness. King BJ Fitness 1987 BJ 1 on X or Twitter. Yeah. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's up?
Get up out of here, man. Y'all wrapping it up?
Yeah. But matter of fact, before we wrap it up, I kept on calling you to tell you that, but I was go ahead and talk about because what he talked about on that video, eradicating and all that. Doesn't it sound like he's planning a genocide to you?
Well, yeah, but ain't that's the well, hold on. Ain't that's the whole movement? Look what's going around the world, man. Maui, America. What's been going on here in America? What we've been talking about. Us being indigenous. We talking about indigenous people to land masses in general. So the plot and the plan and the script is to get rid of enough of the indigenous people off their own land. This is global. This is around the world. This is America. It's places Asia, South America, Central America. As you can see, what they consider the Middle East, the East over there, the West. It's to get the indigenous people or minimize them.
Look,
you still want to use them as slaves, but you don't want as many of them to what? Revolt or rebel so they can get.
I just said 17 million people they say died from the candy bar. Is that not a Holocaust?
That's globally? That's globally?
Globally. Is that not a Holocaust?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
There's more people than they claim died in their so-called Holocaust, right?
So we could talk about all the different tools to a halt. I mean, what you just brought up last night about the formaldehyde. Anything that's biological and chemical goes up under that too.
I said that.
Right.
I just said that earlier before you click back on.
Man, it goes all up under that.
You got women that were given Depo-Provera against their will. Is that not? They didn't even know it. Is that a Holocaust? Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's genocide.
Okay.
Yes, it is. My sister, Mama Chief. That was a link she sent me last night. Stop the genocide. They've been, you know what I'm saying? Stop the genocide was a .com or something.
Yeah, I mean,
whether
women know it or not, whether women know it or not, when they put these fake chemicals in their hair and stuff like that, that is genocide.
Right. People say, well, people ain't fighting me. Well, the one of the things to fight back is to what? To voice your what? Your disagreement with. That's the number one way to start the fight. Now, other ways is, hey, you're gonna have to figure that out off the internet. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. That ain't rocket science. But yeah, me and Frank were just saying, man. Oh, they're talking about, hey, look, Chak, you in Texas, man. Come on, man. I'm coming down there, man. Let's get some hang gliders. Let's fly over to Israel with hang gliders and jump down and do some stuff, man. Go. I mean, that
you can play it if you want to.
I ain't gonna play it because I ain't that damn stupid to believe that happened like that. But yeah, like I said, I gotta get rid of. So shout out to information, man.
All right, man. Shout out to you great gentlemen, man, for bringing you guys bird eye view on this, psyop type ish. We can call everything an ish. The psyop type ish.
Binoculars on, baby.
Going on.
Clown show.
But yeah, man, you can catch me, man, on the Instagram, Chak_Edwards, and Facebook, Chak Edwards, Courage Edwards on Facebook. Catch me in these YouTube streets, man, on Frank's show, Bernard show, Ms. Lockhart. You know what I mean? I'll probably be on Jill's show. I'll tune in Jill's show on Fridays.
I'm gonna get
Victor's show and Dr. K. We got it.
Because his mom was in the hospital today or something.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Bishop, man, and his mom, man. You know what I'm saying? Sending, peace and blessings to his family, man.
A lot of people. I'm just saying it right now. A lot of people have been ill this year, and this thing is getting kind of worse. So we got to be really, really careful. Once again, got the ground cinnamon and the elderberry and zinc.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some more before I go to bed. Actually, I had this morning. I had turmeric tea, cinnamon in it as well. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't forget your you got to put your black pepper in there too, though. What you got, the tea or you got the powder you use and just make your own tea?
I got the tea bags, man.
Oh, the tea bag. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because they say that the black pepper, it's almost like a carrying agent, so it helps your body absorb the turmeric and other.
I like the cayenne pepper, but daggone, I can't have too much of it because daggone make you hot.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you can make that, man. Look here, that cayenne pepper, man, make you some tea with just that and some unfiltered raw honey. Man, boy, they'll knock out a lot of shit, boy. It's gonna make your body push out a lot of stuff.
Well, hey, look, we pushing up a lot of the last couple of nights. We pushing up a lot of information. I told you I had to come back and corner the whole thing. I don't pretty much. Well, I ain't cornered it all, of course, because of course something will happen tomorrow and they're gonna bring up some other stuff. But I told you I had to get to the bottom of Mr. Jonathan Greenblatt. Because since he wants to keep on coming on a news station. Come to think about it, one more thing. Last year, by the same time, this when the Kanye West and Kyrie Irving started. So it's amazing that we come back in October this year and they back on it again.
Wow. Hey, there's no such thing as coincidence,
Of course not. You just had that Jewish holiday called Tom Yipper. Remember?
So that's a good one, BJ. That's good. You caught that.
Yeah.
Caught that bad boy, man.
And then 2 days later, oh my God, Jewish people being attacked. I mean, well, Israel, and then he keep on talking about the word occupied. They haven't been over there. They left in 2005. Come on, man, stop it, man. But nevertheless, y'all gentlemen, take y'all time, and I'll catch y'all with y'all tomorrow. There you go. It'll be some more
man. Salute.
nonsense going on. I got you.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.